So pulling out next, your mini rocket. Here's how we'll line them up. 12 laps. There's Solar in the 125 inside row 1. Outside the 12 of Jet Nolan. Starting third, the 495, Humberto Peretta. Fourth, it'll be the 456 of Zachary Hollinshead. 50-18 of Dylan Gennaro. Landon Kelly starting sixth in the 00. Ryan Rackley in the 30 starting seventh. Matt Hillen in the number 17 starting eighth. So no start, no start. We'll send them around. Row number 1, Solar and Jet Nolan. Lewis trying to get him tightened down. Solar, Jet Nolan. They'll pick up the green. It's out. We're underway. And Solar gets off to a very good start coming into turn number 1. As they'll work off turn 1. Jet Nolan, Peretta, Hollinshead all doing battle now as they make their way into that tree turn. Good single file racing. They'll make their way into the hairpin turn. Very good competitive class here, your mini rock. Okay, a couple drivers coming off the Rock Cup weekend here at Ocala Grand Prix. Ryan Rackley, Landon Kelly, both running in that series, as did your race leader Solar in the 125. And they'll come into that final turn for the first time, 12 laps, as they head to the stripe for lap number 1. And Solar, your leader. In the meantime, looking to the inside, here comes the 12. Good little wheel-to-wheel battle. That's Jet Nolan. Jet got to muscle his way into that second spot, so he'll take that Tony kart into position number 2. So Jet Nolan briefly dropped back to third, and he fights his way back to his qualifying position as second. Look at his battle coming off that hairpin turn. Nose to tail, heavy traffic coming into the chicane. Meantime, your leader, Solar, starting to break away coming to that final turn. So off to a good start. Solar comes to the line. There's your leader, really opening up a nice gap. In behind him, heavy traffic going to the inside. That's the 495, wheel to wheel, as they come off that hairpin turn. Yeah, the 495, Peretta now takes over that second spot. So Peretta holding on to that second place position. This one a long way from being over. Dylan Gennaro knocking on the door. Dylan now in the top 5. So solid run going for Dylan. Qualified in that 5th spot. Been battling right there as they come through the chicane. In the meantime, your leader with a 1.7 second advantage. There's Solar across the line. Good racing in behind there as they got another good little battle for that second spot. Peretta and Jet Nolan going at it. That'll be the 495. Peretta back into that second place position. Jet Nolan back to third. Great battle second on back to the back end of this field. All the way back to the 17. Matt Healing in that number 17 running 9th. But your leader, Solar, continue to break out. Comes off that final turn, heads up the straightaway. How about this freight train of traffic as they come to the line? Now they're going to scatter around. They come down into turn number one. Side-by-side racing. A little bit of rubbing as they come off the top of the oval. Great battle. Still bouncing around. Look at this. 3 wide now as they come into the tree turn. And you know it wasn't going to last. They'll collect at least one. Comes off in the tree turn. 3 wide going to the tree turn. That is not going to work. And there it is. One of those drivers coming off. We'll get a number on that cart. He'll jump back in it. And again, when they came off, you've seen the rubbing coming around that top of the oval. So meantime, Solar crosses the line. 5 laps complete. 4:56 now, jumps into second. That'll be Zachary Hollinshead. And that'll be being told now that'll be the 18th. Dylan De Niro was collected in that little mess there off the tree turn. Dylan back under power, but deep in the field. So 5 laps in. It'll be halfway next time by. Heavy battle going on. There's Dylan now crossing the line. Dylan right now a full minute behind your leader. So 6 laps down, 6 to go, halfway. Halfway in the books. So 6 laps remaining. Solar, your leader, has a 4.8 second advantage. Nolan running second. Hollinshead third. Ramirez running fourth. Fifth it'll be Kelly. Beretta running 7th, Rackley 8th, Heelan running 9th, Dylan Gennaro, correct that, Heelan running 8th, Dylan running 9th. Overall quick time, your leader with a 40.468, did that in lap number 5. Again, Ramirez doing battle, Gabby in the 51, currently being scored 4th as they come through the chicane. So 7 laps in. Five laps to go. Just over the halfway point, that battle for second. Again, Jet Nolan off to a great run right now. Leads that freight train of traffic off the tree turn. And Jet qualified second. Shuffled back a couple times. Right back in second place. Leaders works his way through the chicane. Right now, your leader has a 5-second advantage over the field. The 18 will retire that cart. Dylan in the pits. And Ramirez holding on to that 4th place position. They collect them again. 4 carts get together. They'll straighten them out and they'll keep it going. So in behind Ramirez, they get collected. They keep it rolling. But that just separated that freight train of traffic. And now a 2-cart battle for second and third through the chicane. They bunched them up coming off the tree turn. And there's your leader, Solar, coming off of turn number 1. Jet Nolan and Hollinshead second and third. Heelan running 4th. Ramirez running 5th. Landon Kelly 7th. Beretta running in the 8th spot. Rackley 9th. Dylan Gennaro off the track. Again, very competitive class year mini rock. Outside of Solar, boy, it has been a great battle for these drivers in behind him. Solar making it look easy as your leader right now has a 5.3 second advantage. That is your overall quick time with a 40.462 in lap number 8. So final 2 circuits to go. There's your leader. Traffic stretching out now as your second, third, 4th place cart come off at turn number 1. Rotex Jr., Rock Jr., Pirella, you're on grid. Shifters, your pre-grid. Shifters, your pre-grid. So Solar with one more circuit to go. And Lewis will hang out the white. There it is. One more trip for your 125. Boy, that cart is dialed in and hooked up very good in qualifying. Qualified with a 40.596. Best lap time, 40.493 in this race. So Solid run going for your leader. So Solar will pick up the win, goes wire to wire. Jet Nolan, good run for Jet Nolan coming home second. Eland will pick up third. Gabby Ramirez will follow in behind Hollinshead. Hollinshead fourth, Gabby fifth. Landon Kelly sixth, Peretta seventh, Rackley eighth, Dylan De Niro 7 laps complete will be finishing in the 9th position. Each shifters, you're on grid. Shifters, you're now on grid. Cadet Sportsman, your pre-grid as we'll get set to go. Perella Jr., and here's how we'll line them up along with Rock Jr. Perella Jr. driver Devin Bowerman in the 7, the 19 of Michael Stevens outside row 1. In row 2, the 0-1 of Vincenzo Saraceno. Rock Jr. driver Ramirez in the 251. Perella Jr. starting 5th, the 3F Chris Maxon. In the Rock Jr. class, the 419, that'll be Alex Sullivan starting 6th. 7th, it'll be the 246 Rock Jr. driver Mayo Livingston. 12 laps. Need shifters, you're on grid. Cadet Sportsman, your pre-grid. Cadet Sportsman, your pre-grid.